Dave, Alex Michelson, Fox 11. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've had a lot of incredible moments in career. How does that compare? And walk us through your mindset. What's going through your mind when you see Freddie's swing?
I mean, it's arguably, might be the greatest baseball moment I've ever witnessed. And I've witnessed some great ones. As the inning started, you're just trying to think about getting Shohei to the plate. And then, once they decided to walk Mookie, I just felt good with Freddie at the plate. And just that swing, you knew it was gone, and just pure elation. And you don't see teams celebrate after a game, a walk-off like that. But I just think it was certainly warranted. And, man, it was a great game before that. But the way it finished, I just couldn't be more excited for our guys.
Dylan?
Obviously, Cole pitched well for them, right? I mean, this probably was unfolding the way they wanted to up to a certain point. For you guys to be able to take this game, how important is that?
It's huge. I think if you looked at the way that we both used our pens, certainly with urgency, rightfully so, and for us to come away with the win was big. And Garrett was good. He was good, and we had a couple opportunities in the middle innings to get a run situationally, and weren't able to come through. But we just kept persevering, kept grinding, and created another opportunity in the ninth, and we got the big hit.
Right next to Dylan. Barry?
Dave, in the moment, are you able to appreciate how good a baseball game you were just a part of?
Maybe not in the moment, but after the hit, I really appreciated, how it was. No, I think that it was a well-played baseball game. There was some good pitching, some defense, some good at-bats. The crowd was into it from pitch one. And so it was an old-school baseball game. And, the dramatics of how we finished was pretty spectacular.
And how difficult a decision is it to walk somebody to get to Aaron Judge?
It is. It's never easy. And I think the same thing could be posed to Booney, to walk Mookie to get to Freddie. It's never comfortable. And you just got to sort of believe in your process and, the matchup that you got right there. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Third row on your left, Dave.
Dave, I mean, they get the left-on-left matchup there with the walk, but still Freddie Freeman. Do you think he takes that personal at all?
I think he did, and I think he should. And that's kind of, it's still, obviously a decision that Aaron felt good about. But any player, I've walked guys and it's worked out. I walk them and it doesn't work out, and they should take it personal. They're competitors, and that's the way it should be.
Second row on your right, Dave.
When you saw Freddie legging out that triple earlier in the game, what was going through your mind?
Stop. He was already in scoring position, but he's a baseball player, and it caromed off away from Alex, and so he was smart to get to third base, the extra 90 feet. But I was happy he came out of it upright.
Go to the fourth row on the right.
Dave, through the past couple of series, it seems like each guy has a moment that delivers you to the next stage in a big way, and tonight was Freddie's moment. What can you say about what this means for him and the composition of your team that's gotten you to this spot?
I remember talking about in spring training how, each guy has got to want to be the guy at the plate when the game's on the line. Each pitcher has got to want to be the pitcher when the game's on the line. Each defender, fielder, has got to want the ball hit to them when the game's on the line. And I think that landed with our guys. And so to your question, there's been a lot of times where guys have made big pitches, got big hits. And, Freddie, that last series was ailing. And so for him to come back and pick us up huge tonight, not surprising, but I'm sure it made him feel really good. And you can see the elation, how happy the guys were for him, because, the last few weeks has been a grind for him to get on the field.
First row on your left, Dave. Daniel.
Thank you, Mike. Dave, thoughts on Brewster on that 7th inning after his first outing in a month facing that tough match?
That's the thing, is that was the bet for us. We're betting on Brewster's heartbeat, the stuff. He hasn't pitched in forever, and put him in a big spot and threw up a 0 and kept us in the ball game. So he was lights out tonight.
The second row on your left, Dave.
Dave, how fun was going through that decision making today? Because it felt like a chess match today all throughout the game.
Yeah, it was a chess match, and it was a tight game. I didn't have much margin, so we had to kind of keep the game close. So you're trying to, use the right guys and appreciate that there's more baseball to be played. So it was fun now that I look back at it, but in the moment, you're just really trying to kind of play chess, I guess.
I'm going to Barry up front here.
Hey, Doc, you incessantly see the clip of Kirk Gibson's homer here. How does it compare when you look at that?
So, yeah, that's iconic. I think that, we win 3 more games, that's going to be right up there with it.
Well, it was game 1 too, right?
Yeah, everything was the same outside of the fist pumps, yeah.
So, where were you?
I don't recall. That was a long time ago. I was, probably on a football field at that point in time.
Go to the third row on your right, Dave.
Dave, with Freddie's intent to play 162, with what happened to his finger, with his son, with the ankle, the totality of all of it, how much do you root for Freddie in that situation? And as a human, just how good did that feel?
The game honors you, and when you do things the right way, you play the right way, you're a good teammate. I just believe that the game honors you, and tonight Freddie was honored. So it's been a trying year for him, but to his credit, he's found a way to kind of keep moving forward for his teammates and post, and so couldn't be happier.
Do 2 last ones for Dave on your right.
Hi, Dave. Score 1 for the Bruins, I guess. It seems like every 3 or 4 days we're talking about how masterfully you manage your bullpen. How are you pulling this rabbit out of a hat it seems like every game?
We have good players. They're performing, and they're just all in for whatever I ask of them, whatever our pitching coaches ask of them. And so they make me look good. I have a lot of good players, and they understand that it's about getting 27 outs a night, and it could be anyone at any given moment. But tonight, Jack started the game and pitched his tail off, made 1 bad pitch, but he pitched great, which was big, and kind of then allowed me to kind of deploy the guys the way it made sense.
I'll finish up in the first row.
Can you talk to me about Flaherty and his ability to strike out Aaron Judge 3 times? Just scouting Aaron Judge, how was that for?
It was great. I think obviously he used the breaking ball, and that 3-2 strikeout with the fastball was a big strikeout right there. Aaron is an MVP. He's going to win it this year, and you got to be careful. And even when we went to walk Soto to get to Judge, that never feels good. You got to be careful. You got to be careful of those guys, and if you make a mistake, they're going to make you pay. But Jack pitched him really well tonight.
Hi, Jack. Alex Michelson. Good to see you again. Congratulations. Obviously, we want to talk about you, but let's talk for a moment about Freddie. We saw your tweet, Freddie in caps. Take us through your mind watching that ball go out.
I didn't watch it go out. He hit it, and he left no doubt, which I said I was really appreciative of. We didn't really have to stress over whether or not it was going to go out. He hit it. He knew it. You could see it by his reaction. That was incredible. It was hard. You look at it as, we all enjoy baseball. We enjoy the game. We all were fans of it. That was just an incredible game from both sides. What Garrett was able to do tonight, the way he pitched was unbelievable. Their bullpen, our bullpen, our defense. It was just an unbelievable ball game on both sides, and Freddie put a good swing on a ball, and it was incredible.
Dave said it was the best baseball moment he'd ever been a part of. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's hard to top that, but it's hard to top that. It's 1 win, and we get to come back again and do it tomorrow.
Fourth row on your right, Jack. Russ?
Jack, this team talks about toughness a lot. I know watching Freddie for the last month, even the act of walking has been difficult. Seeing him, kind of try to get himself even ready to play games, even if he can't, and then to come out and do what he did tonight. Thinking of the whole month that he's kind of trying to get to this point, what has that meant to you as a competitor?
It just makes you want to go out and give everything you got. That's what every single guy on this team has that's what it just makes you want to do. It makes you want to give everything you have for each and every guy in there, each and every guy in that clubhouse. And I know I haven't been here all year, but I mean, it's as close a team as I've ever seen. And Freddie is unbelievable. What he has done day in, day out to try to play, and then to be able to understand certain days, like, you know, I'm not at my best and somebody else should probably play today. That's probably the hardest thing to do. So in some of those games in that New York series, you know, he's a nervous wreck watching those games, wishing he could be out there because that's all he wants to do is play. And you know, just the work that he's done, the year that he's had, it's, you know, you appreciate that dude as a ball player and as a human being.
We'll stay right there with Clinton.
Jack, you yourself, how did you feel about tonight in terms of having your stuff, battling through it, obviously going back and forth with Garrett and trying to figure out what we were going to do to stay through that lineup?
Just one pitch at a time. It was incredible atmosphere, unbelievable setting. That dude over there, he's a stud, and it makes the game. You know, it makes the game. It's just one pitch at a time, and you know, make a mistake, and you know, Giancarlo puts a good swing on a ball, which is what he's done all postseason and throughout his entire career, really. So that was, you know, you'd like that one back, but got to go out and you know, get ready for the next one. So it was good adjustments were made, and now I got to go, you know, make a couple more and just, you know, review today and go over it, take the good, and then just. Yeah, just pitch by pitch on the next one.
We'll stay in that row, Jack.
Jack, I know you weren't born yet, but growing up here, how many times did you hear Vin Scully's call of Gibson's home run, Game 1 of the '88 World Series, and on one leg, and just the drama that led to it? And did Freddie's home run remind you of that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of it as much as I can. I mean, that's the first walk-off grand slam in postseason history, I think they were saying. Unbelievable night. Just an unbelievable game. You know, we celebrate it and enjoy it, but we got to make sure we get back after it tomorrow and ride that emotional high, and you know, keep on it and you know, really never stop.
First row on your left, Jack.
Can you walk me through just your process in pitching to Aaron Judge?
Look, Judge he's unbelievable. I was able to make some good pitches, and some days, you know, that's the way it goes. I made some good pitches, and it worked out. I don't know, and we'll figure out the next time how to get him out, you know, in different ways, because that's a good hitter that's going to make adjustments, and you know, what he's done through his career and what he's done over the course of this year has been, you know, second to none. So you got to make really good pitches, and you know, not you take today and you kind of funnel it away and remember it, but remember that that's one day, and you know, he's gonna be ready for the next one.
Anything else for Jack? Alex?
I know you've talked a lot about how meaningful it is to be pitching in your hometown, but is it different for Game 1 of the World Series? Can you talk about the environment here and maybe a message for Dodger fans, what it felt like for you to feel their love and to feel all that tonight?
Yeah, you know, walking out was incredible, even just to the bullpen, and you know, feeling the city behind you. That's what the city does. You know, they're going to be there. They're going to show up. They're going to be loud. They're going to be into the game, and they were there. They were loud all night. Like that was as good as it gets. But you know, we're going to need some more of it. You know, we're going to need it again tomorrow, and you know, if we end up coming back, we're going to need it. We're going to need it again. So you know, the city's incredible. The fans were incredible, and we're going to need more of it. Just because that's a really good team over there, and we're going to need everything that we got.
One last one for Jack. We'll finish up in the first row.
All right, yeah, when you walk out to the mound and you see that giant 34 for Fernando Valenzuela, does that inspire you?
Yeah, I mean, he was a legend, an LA legend especially. What he did throughout his career, what he was able to do, inspiring a city. I mean, you see it, so it was, yeah, that's a tough loss for the Dodgers community, but it was, you know, you just try to go out and channel the emotion and pitch with it, and and enjoy the stakes.